Hi, I'm Judith. I'm a Canadian and I'm over 80 years old. Well, good morning. I said I wasn't going to do any more of these things from the road. Um, and I'm going to be home in a few days. If you haven't seen my videos before, I'm on a Before It's Too Late tour, number 3. And I'm right now in Dryden, Ontario. And I am on my way back to Southern Ontario where I live, and it'll take me about let me see, four more days counting today of driving, because I don't drive more than 500 kilometers a day, or not much more. Anyway, I wasn't going to do a video, and if you know this channel, it's Jam Today, Judith's Point of View, Judith's POV. You will know that I'm doing this because I want to talk about how you can create a happy and successful and fulfilling life, successful on your own terms. And so here's what happened. This morning, I woke up to a bunch of Facebook messages because every night when I'm traveling, and I've been on the road for almost 10 weeks now, I write a long post in great detail about what happened that day and what I think about the day and so on. And I post a few pictures, sometimes a lot of pictures, sometimes a couple or 3. And these days I'm just driving, so there aren't many pictures. But anyway, I woke up this morning to emails and posts saying, "Oh, you're so admirable. You're so awesome. This is awesome what you're doing. You're so inspirational." I'm going to say about that, yeah, I hope I am. I hope I am inspirational. Not because I think I'm any big deal here. I'm just doing something that I want to do. But because I believe that we should all try to be not try. I think we should all end up being inspirational in the way we live our lives. I don't try to do things to get praise or for inspiration. Well, I do a few things for praise, but not really. I do this because I feel an inner calling to do this. I really wanted to go with my partner and for him to see Western Canada while we're still able to do it before it's too late, And so we took 6 weeks and we drove out west. And then he flew home, and now I've taken almost it'll be 4 weeks less a day, I think, or a couple of days to drive back by myself, yes, at 81 across Canada, long things, zigzagging around British Columbia and Alberta and Saskatchewan to see family and friends, relatives, mostly not close family, first cousins twice removed, that kind of stuff, people that a big extended family that I'd like to keep in touch with. Some of them I hadn't met before. So I did this because I wanted to do it. I did it because it's a calling. I did it because it's something I want to accomplish before I die and before they die, or before I get too ill, or feeble or weak or whatever to do it. And I'm still able to drive, thankfully. So I said to one comment that I don't feel like I'm awesome. I feel like or whatever she said it was, that I feel like I'm blessed to be able to do it. But then as I got thinking about it, I thought, I'm happy if people get inspired by the things that I do to move a little outside their comfort zones and do some things too. And I talked in a couple of videos ago about moving outside of your comfort zones. You can check that out. I mean, this morning I spent some time, my heart rate apparently got really high according to my health app because I was awake. And what was I thinking about? I was thinking, what if I have an accident and I die and I never get home? I mean, it's not like I'm without fear, but I don't let the fear paralyze me. I just say, well, that's a risk you take every day anyway. We all take risks every day when we get in a car. And as long as I'm careful and I drive sensibly, and I pray that God will protect me, honestly. But and hopefully on Friday I'll be home, But still, yeah, I think that, this is going to be the shortest video ever because I don't have a lot to say about this except live your life so that others are inspired by what you do, so that at your funeral, maybe, people can say wonderful things. And they don't have to be great things. I've never done anything that's particularly earth-shattering or shaking in my life, but I've set out goals for myself and I've worked hard to achieve them. And if your goals are, to raise a family, gosh, I've met a lot of people, relatives on this trip that have spent a lot of time with their grandchildren, even raising grandchildren, or being with them every day, living close to them, taking care of them. I didn't have that opportunity, and I don't know if I would have been very good at it if I had. But but um, but that can be a goal, and you can be really successful at that, and that influences tons of life, and that's inspirational to the people who know you. So they don't have to be enormous things that would make them pages of newspapers or anything. Very few of us are going to do those things. They have to be goals that you set, intentions that you set to move forward in your life, to do something that you really want to achieve for yourself, for your family, for the world. If you're that way inclined, I try to do a few things for the world. Anyway, less than 10 minutes. This is a record for me. But please know that you can be an inspiration. You can have a really happy, successful, and fulfilling life that inspires other people to say, "Oh, I I can see how that person managed to live a really good life. I want to do that too." Anyway, I'm going to go for breakfast now, and then I'm going to get in the car and drive. It's a short day today, 350 kilometers or something, and hope that I don't run into any roads that are closed because of Ontario forest fires. So take care of yourself, set some goals, set your intentions, and today do a little something toward achieving them. Bye.